Every great ketchup begins with the finest hand-picked tomatoes from the fertile land. From the field, they begin their journey to the heart of the factory.
Only the best tomatoes make it to the production line.
Upon arrival, the journey of transformation begins.
Sorting ensures only the highest quality tomatoes enter the processing area.
Once washed, the tomatoes are ready for the next crucial stage.
Slicing begins the breakdown of the fruit, preparing it for cooking.
The heat begins to release the rich flavors, a key step in making ketchup.
Slowly, the ketchup takes form, transforming into a rich, flavorful base. Carefully selected spices bring the ketchup its signature taste. With each stir, the flavor deepens, creating a perfect blend. Every step ensures the rich, authentic flavor of traditional ketchup.
Cooling the sauce ensures it's ready for the final stage.
The sauce is now packed and sealed, preserving its authentic flavor. The final product is now ready for storage, waiting to be shipped worldwide.
Once harvested, the tomatoes begin their journey to the heart of the factory.
On the road, they make their way through the countryside to the bustling city.
The factory lies ahead, where the transformation of fresh ingredients begins.
The trucks arrive, and workers are ready to receive the bounty of the harvest.
Once unloaded, the tomatoes are transported into the heart of the factory.
The conveyor belt guides the tomatoes into the next stage of their journey.
Each tomato is carefully inspected for quality before the cleaning process begins.
With care, the tomatoes are washed clean, ensuring only the freshest enter the factory.
The washing complete, the tomatoes are dried before entering the sorting area. The best tomatoes are selected, ensuring only the finest make it through.
Measured for quality, the tomatoes are now ready for processing.
Forklifts transport the fresh tomatoes into the heart of production.
The tomatoes are now ready for crushing, where their rich flavors begin to form. The crushing process begins, transforming tomatoes into the rich pulp needed for ketchup.
Next, the pulp is mixed with carefully selected spices, setting the foundation for ketchup.
The factory stands as a symbol of efficiency, where every process works in harmony.
Each truck is inspected before entering, ensuring the highest standards of safety and quality.
Once inside, the tomatoes are directed straight to the processing dock, ready for transformation. Unloaded and prepared, the tomatoes begin their journey through the factory.
Once cleaned, the tomatoes are sorted, ensuring only the finest enter the production process.
Only the best tomatoes make it through, ensuring a top-quality product.
The tomatoes are now crushed, transforming into a rich and flavorful base.
The pulp is mixed, preparing for the final stages of flavor development.
Precision is key, ensuring the right texture and consistency before moving on.
The pulp is now ready for the addition of spices, bringing the ketchup to life.
Carefully selected spices are added to create the perfect flavor profile.
The ingredients are blended to perfection, ensuring a rich and aromatic ketchup sauce.
A final check ensures the sauce meet the highest standards before packaging. The sauce is cooled and prepared for sealing, locking in its fresh flavor.
The ketchup is now ready for distribution, sealed and fresh for the customers.
Before sealing, every jar is carefully inspected to ensure perfection.
A final cleaning ensures each jar is pristine, ready for the ketchup inside.
Each jar is labeled with care, marking it as part of the traditional ketchup process.
The seal locks in freshness, preserving the quality of the ketchup for delivery.
Before packing, every jar is given a final check to ensure it meets the highest standards.
Any imperfections are caught, ensuring only the best jars reach the customer. Once inspected, the jars are neatly packed, ready for transport.
The jars are now ready to be stored in the warehouse, awaiting distribution.
In the warehouse, the ketchup is safely stored, awaiting shipment to stores.
Inventory is carefully tracked to ensure that every jar is accounted for.
The jars are packed and secured for transport to customers worldwide.
Ready for the journey, the ketchup is loaded into trucks for delivery.
The final step, loading into trucks for delivery to stores and homes.
With everything in place, the trucks are ready to deliver the ketchup to customers.
And this is how traditional ketchup is made, from farm to factory, sealed with care.